Good. That is it. And then play your clock face there. And maybe you have to go all the way to 6 o'clock at times. Like, hello, you are way too grown up to be looking outside during your exercising. Outside hand down. Good job. Good job. Super. Good job. Now, tell me, how does she feel through that outside shoulder? Good, that's better. That was better. Now I think you can. I think your bar is too low as far as tolerance for her to blowing through the outside. Like, really start to say to yourself, I think a good goal for you, for her, is to say to yourself, I want to prepare to show her second level next year. Now, whether you even go to a horse show is irrelevant, but you need to be schooling like you're doing that so that your bar raises. Good. So that means as you're riding along here, you're thinking to yourself, I need to be able to do shoulder in, haunches in, an accurate 10-meter circle. I need to be able to have a lengthening. I need to be able to bring her back like there where she's such a bully. Turn her onto a 10-meter circle. Say, absolutely not. And you can always change direction. You can add your, smart ride, smart ride. What I was gonna say though is if she continued to not bring that outside shoulder around, you can kick her in that outside elbow, and say, hey, like, frickin' turn, dude. I'm using my left rein and you need to follow it. How she wants to, instead of following your left rein, she wants to jackknife her neck and then have her outside shoulder still way to the outside. Do you feel what I'm saying? So you can use your outside foot up by her outside elbow and kick that shoulder around a little bit and say, hey. Good. Good job. Super. Good job. And now, do you feel like you could do a canter part right here? My eye says no. Oh, good job. Okay. And now, little outside leg at the girth. You're missing a call from Song Ping Vila. Is that okay? Okay. Good. Good. That's quite the name, Song Ping. Nice. Good. And now you need to kick her around with that right leg and say, follow my rein. Like, you're asking in a very polite way, and she's like, I'm disinclined to acquiesce to your request. Good job. And now straighten her out in between, because our goal is to only use the extreme bend in or the extreme counterflexion with the outcome of that my horse is aligned. Our goal is to have her aligned more often than not. And then once you gain some ground using the circle line, Then we have to be able to ride, yes, exactly what I was just saying. Then we have to be able to ride from a circle line to a straight line to, yes, super. Good, good, good job. Now, raise your bar to, this is my second level horse. And so my second level horse has to accept contact on both sides of the mouth. I have to be able to collect. I have to be able to extend. I have to be able to do my transitions between the gaits and within the gaits. And when I touch both sides of her mouth, she has to say, I understand what that means. Yeah, and not that she just bullies through the contact. Super. Super job. Good job. Good job. Super. Hey, I like that. Good job. Now you say, okay, can I take this around the whole arena? Can I be able to ride her from a circle line to a straight line? She's like, nope, I'm distracted. Good riding. I love that you did something about that and weren't just like, yeah, we'll get it next time. Raise your bar. Raise your bar. No. Put your hand behind your thigh if you have to. Get her head around. She's still, your bar is too low for her obedience. Like for basic obedience, that is not good enough. She has to look the direction that you ask her to look. No. Yes. Super. Super. Pet her with your inside hand there. Good girl. Good. Pet her with your inside. Good girl. That's very good, young woman. She's like, thank you very much. Yep, and you take walk breaks wherever you need them. Good girl. Way better. But you